Hey everyone, welcome back. I want to say a special thank you to our friends at Yuzu for sponsoring today's video. Today I'll be showcasing the game Infinity Kingdom. It's a MMO strategy game that's similar to Lords Mobile but different and more fun in a lot of ways. So if you guys want to come play with me, I have been playing this. I'm level 17 so far. Come play with me. I will be leaving the download link in the description down below. Go down into the description, click on the link, download the game, come play with me. Let's have some fun. So it's a really easy game to pick up. There's tons to do when you first start, like tons to do. So I'm currently castle level 14. You get something new every time you level up your castle level. So I am still learning the game a little bit. If you guys want to learn with me, just come play. I'll go over all the basics today. So just like all the formations, all the troop types, all the heroes, all that stuff today. So if you want to have a leg up when you start, watch this video so you know what you're doing. This is also a very guild-oriented game, and I'll show you why, because this game is massive. Like, the map on this game is incredibly massive. So when you go out into the actual like world here, you'll have your territory and you see your guildmates and stuff like that. Then there's these castles. There's over 100 of these to catch here. So in Lords Mobile, you only have like the wonders and stuff like that, but there's hundreds, and I'll show you the scale of this game. It is massive. So I'm gonna scroll out here, just go out as far as I can. You can see there's huge amount of space around me. This is just the current area I'm in. I'll show you the whole map here. Let's take a look here. We'll go into the full map. Whoops, I didn't click it. Here you go. So this is the full map. So this little area is where I was just showing you, but this is the whole map here. And again, you can zoom out from this to the whole world map, and there's many of these worlds that go into, so you can actually switch between different worlds if you want. But I'm just going to be staying in this kingdom to learn the game a little bit more. But yeah, you can see how small we are here. So we'll zoom back in. There's the middle. That's where the main wonders are. You get a bunch of stuff from capturing these, but we'll scroll around. This is our current castle here. I'll actually show you what we own. Our guild owns 3 of these castles so far, so that's our land. Green is just a faction that you can join. So when you start this game, there will be 3 factions that you can join. There's Ruslan, Vitas, and Yevida, or Yedivia. Sorry, I'm not 100% sure how to say that name, but you can see there's blue, green, and red basically. So I joined the green one, and that's kind of where I started, and that's kind of where you'll start on the map. So if you start, let's say blue, you'll start on this side. If you start red, you'll start on the top here. If you start green, you'll start on the bottom here. So we started green. I joined a guild here. Our guild is actually doing quite well. We already have 3 of the kingdoms here, or 3 of the castles that you can join, and they give you stats. So it's not just a, oh, I'm going to move my face because I'm in front of the stats. So you can see the stats here. You actually get 2,000 what's called resources an hour from owning the castle, plus there's a troop training speed, so they and a gathering speed on this area. So if you own the main castle here, you will get a gathering speed increase by 50% in this whole area. The same thing if you own like this other one here, which has a different one. This one has wood production speed. This one has iron production speed, and this one has training speed. Again, as you move closer to the middle of the wonder here, where the main wonders are, the castles get a little bit better and they're a little bit stronger. So this one gives troop defense. This one gives, let's say, healing speed. This one gives a troop attack, stuff like that. So as you get closer to the middle, you get more troop stats. As you're on the outside, you get more resource stats, which makes a lot of sense if you're starting a game. You're looking for more resources because you're trying to build up your castle. So it's important to take these outside ones first, and then as you get into the game a little bit more, you want the troop attack and all that, so you can be stronger when you're attacking other people. Again, we have a bunch of allies too, so the alliance thing is something very important. I will go over that right now. Hey, before we go over all the awesome heroes and dragons and everything in this game, I want to showcase the Alliance tab, because I believe the Alliance is one of the most important parts of this game. So the Alliance tab has a bunch of great features for you to know who's active, who's helping out the guild, all that stuff. Also, you can find out everything about your territories you own, because right when you first start, there's not too many, but you might have like 10 or 20 at one point, so it's nice to have everything in one spot. So the ranking thing here just tells people how active you are in the guild. I'm currently 14th most active. That's based on just like farming and attacking and helping out the guild, sending guild helps and all that stuff. Then there's all the other stuff, tech donations, which you can help. It's called level up your guild and all that. Alliance help, which is just helping, sending helps when people are doing constructions. Garrisons defeated, wall destruction, lords defeated is all combat related, so you can check who's actually fighting and all that. If you're a war guild, if you're not a war guild, then this tab might not be as important, or the top tab might be more important. So it depends what you want to do in your guild. We'll check out the territories. This shows you all the boosts and stuff you have. So checking here, we have 3 current castles. One gives 2,000 of each, or one of each, so we have one of each of these. We got food, wood, and ore, and there's iron production, wood production, and troop training bonuses based on those ones. You can scroll down to the bottom here and actually check out which ones you own. So this way you can actually look around, see what each needs. You can build them up because each of them have their own special thing, and I'll go over that in a different video because there's a lot to do in that. But today we'll just do an overview of the show, or showcase the overview of that stuff. There's also notice boards, so if you guys want to know what's going on with your guild, you actually tell you we have an attack going on at a certain time, which is game time. Game time will be in the top right of your thing, so just check that out when you're doing that. So I'm going to go back here and actually show you here right at the top here. This is the game time. So if you are setting something up with your guild, there's always that. There's also a calendar. So there's a calendar here that actually tells you what time stuff is happening. There's and all the events that are going on, so your guild can do the calendar, plus there's events and stuff. So if you want to know something's going on, you can click on it, basically boom, then it takes you to that. So it's pretty awesome there. Next thing I want to show you is the heroes, the dragons, the combat system, all that stuff, because that's how you be fighting people, and it's probably one of the more important things in the game. So the next thing we're going to go over is immortals. So they are probably one of the most important things in this game. This is where you're going to get all your stats. So if you want to progress in this game, focusing on immortals is probably what you want to do. Again, they are historical figures, so you might know some of them. Lancelot here, Helen of Troy, Peter the Great, he was actually the Emperor of Russia, and then there's William Wallace. You've probably seen him from the movie Braveheart. Then there was Mulan, which again, you've probably seen from movies. Again, these are all actual historical figures that were turned into movies or just pop culture and stuff like that, and you probably know all of them, but each of them have their own element. So these ones at the top are my best ones. Again, I was focusing on water, and I'll show you why you might want to focus on a certain element to start off, but they also have different counters and stuff like that as well, so you can't just focus on one because you might get full countered. Again, water is this element. They also have a certain attack type. They are range in this one, and then bowman. So range is the type of troops you have, bowman is the type of actual hero it is, and water is the element type. I will go over that so it's not so confusing. Just for example here, Peter the Great is a spearman, so he has spearman troops, lightning element, and he is an attack hero. So again, William Wallace, same thing as actually Peter the Great. And then we have Mulan, who is a cavalry hero, wind hero, and attack hero. So I will go over that and show you what each of that actually means and what it means for combat. So the best thing you can actually do is, if you don't know what it means, go into the assistance here. It actually has all the stuff. So vulnerabilities is the first thing we're going to take a look at. This is just how everything counters. So light is another element, and shadow is another element. Earth, lightning, wind, fire, water. So light counters shadow. Shadow counters everything. So shadow might be one of the better elements in this game since it counters everything. But then again, light is better than shadow. So these are some of the harder heroes to get, I find. And then you have your what's called 5 other elements that counter each other. Water counters fire, fire counters wind, wind counters lightning, lightning counters earth, etc. So that's how it does it. So that's just hero counters. Then you also have troop counters. So the next thing we have is troop counters. So we have 4 different types of troops. You have your melee type of troops, which is shieldmen, spearmen, and cavalry. They counter each other in a triangle here. You can see shieldmen counter spearmen, which counter cav, which counter shieldmen. And then you have your range units, which don't counter anything but don't get countered themselves. So that's very important. Let's actually go take a look at the different types of troops. So if you guys want to find your troops, you want to go over to the training grounds here, click on the troop tab, you'll see all the troops you have. There's heavy shieldman, heavy spearman, heavy cav, and heavy bowman are all tier 2 troops. There's up to 5 tiers in troops. I currently have tier 2 based on my castle level. You can see how many of each I have, but I'll show you what they're actually used in. So there's squads you can have. I got 3 different squads with 3 different elements and all that, but I'll check on my first one here so I can change the formation. And you can see each hero has a certain type of troops. So if you click on what's called edit units, you can see which one has it. Brienne here has cav, so I can't put anything else with this hero other than cav because they're a cav hero, so they can only have cav troops, by the way. So it's a little bit different than Lords Mobile, where you can switch the troops and have different troops with different types of heroes, where this hero comes with troops. So when you set up a squad, it will automatically fill up with cav troops. Same with this. So I have a double cav front on here and double range. Again, your backline could only be range. So, and then you also have your dragon. So a dragon I haven't gone over yet, but you can also add a dragon to that. I currently have 5 of the same element, which is all water. And again, here you can see if you have 5 of the same, you get different boosts. If you get 2 of the same, 4 of the same, or 5, you get extra boosts on that. That's why I'm running a full water one, so I get those extra boosts. But if I get full countered from this, I'm actually taking lots of losses. So sometimes it might be better to do a mixed setup, or just make sure that the thing they're attacking with isn't countering you. Again, also you have to watch out, let's say if my cav is being countered, I could switch out that as well. So there's a lot to switch out, a lot of counters to do, a lot of different combat stuff. Again, I will go over all the combat stuff later, so you will get to see that, but this is just the basics of how you set up your squad. And again, your squad has a certain attack, and you can only put so many troops in attack. You can also only defend with so many troops. So you can use one of these squads to defend, one of them to attack, and all that stuff. So if all these extra troops I have in my boost or my training grounds aren't doing as much because they're not actually in my squad. Hey, so the next thing I'm going to showcase is the dragons. They are also a very important part of the game. They are the support skill to your squad. Again, I put a water dragon in my water squad because you actually get the boost, but you can put any dragon you want in there to do different things. I'll showcase the water dragon today just because that's the one I have highest level. First off, it starts as an egg, you level it up, and then it'll start evolving baby here, and the stats go up as you level it up as well. So you can see adolescence is the next one, then there's an adult I believe after that, so it's getting much bigger, and then you have the massive one, which is I think the elder dragon here. So it's really awesome, but I'll show you the skills on this. So the first skill here is a life source, so it actually heals my squad, so it actually will help me during a battle and actually start healing everyone in my troops. So that's something that's different in this game. You actually can heal your troops in a battle. The next thing is just an ice brush, which is like a debuff which freezes them, and the last one adds just like a ton of skills once I get up there, but I'm not quite there. Again, there's different ones too. There's earth dragons, they do different stuff. This one actually does like stunning to start off. Then you have your lightning dragon, which is a what's called true damage, which also stuns them. So again, they all have different things they can do, so you can actually add them to your squad and switch them around. Again, they all have their different what's called stages, up to adult here, up to an elder, so they actually get way more awesome as you level them up, but they are kind of cute when they start off. So hey, so the next thing I want to showcase is the Hall of Immortals. So this is where you can actually summon your heroes. So this is where you get the fragments that can level up your hero's skills, or the fragments that you can actually get to summon it, and sometimes you can actually just get a hero right out the bat. So I'm going to use one here just to see what happens. So this is the summoning skill here. Again, you'll get these shards throughout this for free as well. So I got a Spartacus fragment. Again, you can use these fragments to level up your immortal skills. So let's go check those out. Let's take a look at the hero and how to level him up. There's a couple ways to make your hero stronger. First one is just leveling up. You get experience and experience scrolls from doing hero stages and attacking things. The next thing is you can actually tier up your hero by getting the fragments from the summoning. Plus this also helps you actually get the hero in the first place, but you can see it actually puts up their stats and levels up their attack. So their attack is just a special attack they have. On Lancelot here, his just does physical damage. Again, if you're looking at like say Peter the Great, his has a little bit more because he is a legendary hero. So you can see the different tiers. There's blue, purple, and gold. Gold is the highest. purple is the second highest, blue is the third highest, and then green is the lowest. So your highest tier ones have multiple stats on their skills that are much better. Again, you also have your gear here. So equipment gives you stats as well. You can level up your gear, plus it actually has tiers as well. Same thing as your heroes. There's what's called gray, green, blue, purple, then gold. I don't have that. I only have blue so far, but I am getting it up. Plus you can actually make your tier is a little bit stronger, and this goes up to 40 plus, so you can make this actually stronger than that. So there's a bunch of ways to level up your hero. This is just the basic overview. The next thing I want to showcase is, so I'm going to do a little bit of a showcase on how the troops and the heroes and everything works together. The best way I can do that is actually just going into the arena and doing a battle against someone else who has the same thing. So again, if you were attacking a castle, this would be very similar, but you just wouldn't be able to see the actual battle itself. But if you're doing an arena, you get to see how the troops and heroes and dragons, they all work together in the battle. So see here, we are actually not countering them. I think we're a little bit stronger than them because we took them out really fast. But you can see their dragon came in and stunned my group. I've already killed them all before my dragon did anything, so maybe that wasn't the best showcase, but you can kind of see how it goes. Maybe we'll try and find another one and do it again because I killed him way too fast. So let's just get another arena ticket here. I will get one more arena ticket and do it one last time. So let's take a look. This guy's a little bit closer to my level, so might lose this one, might win it, but it'll be a better showcase. So neither of us are countering each other. We both have cav versus cav. This is gonna be a much longer fight, but you can see each person always has 2 range squads in the back. That's just kind of how the squads are set up. My hero will start, or my dragon will heal me. He also has a water dragon, so he's gonna heal himself too. It looks like I'm a little bit stronger because I'm winning, but you can see the skills that are going off. It is gonna be a close battle because it's not over yet. They still have 2 left. think I'm gonna win this one pretty easily now, since it's 4 squads versus 2. But there you go, he's taking out one of my squads there, and boom, we win. So you can see how the heroes are sending their skills. The dragons are helping by supporting. They're also giving stats. Obviously, each of us have our war gear on and all that stuff that are giving us stats as well during that. So unlike, let's say, Lords Mobile, where gear and stuff only works when attacking, the gear and everything and dragons and all that work in everything you do in the game. That includes the arena, that includes the what's called these things, the stages and stuff where you get your gear and how to level up or tier up your troops as well. So this is going to be one of these showcases for these stages again, but you actually have control here. I can turn off the control here, and we'll actually slow it down here so you can see I am currently actually controlling this. This is like the Lords Mobile hero stages, so that's what's going on here. I'm going to speed it up, it's a little too slow, but then I can use their skills here, click on them, and they'll actually use them. I can't target, I don't think. No, it basically just hits the squad that it's already attacking, but I won that one pretty easily anyways. So those are the 2 ways you can do it. Plus there's also a combat where you can actually attack someone, so I can actually showcase that as well here. So let's go outside and take a look and try and find someone to attack. Hey, so I have found someone to attack. This person is not in a guild, so I don't think they're going to worry about me actually hitting them. So when you go to attack someone, it will show up with all 3 of your squads, or how many squads you've set up. I have 3 squads set up. I have a water one, then I have a wind one, and then a lightning one. Currently, I'm going to use my water one. It is my strongest one, so I'm going to attack them. It does have a movement cost here, so when I go and attack this guy, it will start marching. I'm going to speed it up just because it's really slow. There you go, speed it up. Boom. I wonder if I can speed it up again. No, I can only speed it once. So I can only currently speed this up once. So it's going to take a couple seconds here. But once it gets to the castle, it will start attacking. So the same thing in the other hero stages in the arena. You have your squad, you have your attack. The computer will actually do the battle for you, so you don't have to watch it. But that's kind of the same thing that will be happening here. If they have heroes defending, I will be basically going against that computer, but you can actually see the physical representation from the previous one. I burned his castle, my troops are coming back, and then whatever I got from that. So let's check out the battle report here, see how well we did. Looks like we got some resources from that guy, so perfect. I got free resources. He didn't have anyone defending, so I think it was just his what's called, let's see, yeah, he had I'm not sure why I lost troops there actually, because He didn't have anyone defending. Oh, he had a little bit of troops in his training ground, so maybe that's why they were fighting me. His troops in his training grounds are fighting me. He didn't actually have any heroes or anything on his wall, so that was quite easy. So anyways, this is going to be the first showcase I had for this game. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the description down below. I will have this whole thing set up for more videos. Again, I will be doing some attacking of castles, not castles, but these wonders and stuff, these big castles. Hey, so I think the next video I'm going to do is all about attacking and taking towns, all the strategies behind that, and everything I've learned about it. Also, I want to give a special thanks to our sponsor of the video today, Yuzu. Also, if you guys want to download the game, again, it is in the description down below. Go click on the link. That will really help out the channel as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Hope you guys are excited for the next one, and I'll see you guys in the next